Thinking about life's final journey can be tough. Many of us would rather not. But understanding the dying process can take away fear and bring deep comfort. It's a natural part of everyone's life story, a final chapter that unfolds in a way that's predictable and often gentle. As we pull back the curtain on this mystery, we won't find anything to be afraid of. Instead, we'll see quiet, biological steps as the body prepares to rest. This knowledge changes how we see things, helping us not to see death as a sudden, scary event, but as a slow, peaceful change that has always happened throughout human history. For many, the unknown is what causes the most fear. We might imagine a struggle or a fight, but the truth is often different. The body has its own wisdom, an inner ability to manage its final moments with amazing order. By learning about this natural process, we can change our worries into understanding. It's like knowing the way for a journey you'll have to take one day. If you know the path, the trip won't be so scary. This understanding gives us strength, not just for our own journey, but also to sit with someone we love as they near the end of their life. As life comes to an end, one of the first clear changes is breathing. The usual, steady breathing will start to change. Breathing might become shallow, with long, quiet pauses. It might seem worrying to loved ones, but it's a normal part of the body's gentle shutdown. The person isn't struggling to breathe. The need for oxygen lessens as the body's systems slow down. The breathing changes are the body's way of saving energy, focusing on what's essential for the final change. Likewise, the heart, which has been faithful throughout life, slows down. Blood flow becomes less intense and is moved towards the important organs like the heart and brain. That's why hands and feet might feel cool and look a bit bluish or spotty. This isn't discomfort. It's a clear sign that the body is sending resources inward. The pulse becomes weak and uneven, a gentle retreat. You might notice changes in breathing sounds. Sometimes there might be a gurgling sound or a rattling sound. This is often mistaken for choking, but it's caused by saliva or mucus building up at the back of the throat. Deep relaxation prevents coughing or swallowing. Turning the head to one side can help the fluid drain and reduce the sound. As the body slows down, so does a person's connection to the world. Awareness starts to fade, like falling into a deep sleep. The person will sleep more, and it might be hard to wake them. When they are awake, they might seem confused or distant, moving away from being fully aware. This isn't a sign of emotional distress, but a natural part of the brain saving its energy. They are pulling away from the outside world as their inner journey becomes the main focus. It's a protective mechanism, like putting them in a cocoon as their body gets ready to say goodbye. The senses also start to change in a predictable order. Sight is often one of the first to fade. The person's gaze might be fixed, and they might not register what's in front of them. They might even say they see people who aren't there, perhaps loved ones who have already passed away. This can be a comforting experience for them. The senses of taste and smell will also lessen, which is why someone at the end of life will lose interest in food and drink. It's not that they are being stubborn. Their body no longer needs or wants fuel. While other senses fade, hearing is thought to be one of the last senses to go. This is a very important piece of information for anyone sitting with a dying loved one. Even when a person is unresponsive, unable to open their eyes or speak, they can still hear you. They can hear the gentle tone of your voice, the familiar sound of your presence, sharing memories, reading a favorite poem, saying, "I love you." The sound of a loving voice can be a final, comforting connection to the world they are leaving. This gradual detachment is a key part of the dying process. Understanding the physical process of dying is a powerful tool for compassion. If we know what to expect, we're less likely to be scared by the changes we see. Changed breathing, cool skin, deep sleep. These are no longer frightening signs of a crisis, but are recognized as gentle signs of a natural progression. This knowledge lets us be calm and present, which is the greatest gift we can give someone at the end of life. Our own calm can become a source of peace for them, creating a quiet atmosphere that respects the importance of this final chapter. This understanding also guides our actions, helping us to offer the most meaningful support. Instead of forcing someone who isn't hungry to eat or drink, we might offer a moist sponge to their lips. Instead of trying to wake them from a deep sleep, we can simply sit quietly by their side, perhaps holding their hand or speaking softly. We learn that comfort is now the most important goal. We shift from doing things for a person to simply being with them. This presence is a deep expression of love, a quiet proof that they are not alone on their journey. Knowledge takes the mystery out of dying, and in doing so, it can help heal our own expected sadness. It's painful to watch a loved one near the end of life, but much of that pain can come from a feeling of helplessness and fear of the unknown. By knowing that the body is designed to peacefully shut down, we can let go of the feeling that we need to fix something. We can accept that this is a journey with a natural end, and find comfort in knowing that the person we love is comfortable, not in distress, even if they can't tell us so. In the end, learning about the science of dying is an act of love. It prepares us to be calm, kind companions to those we care about. It reminds us that death is a basic part of life, a process not to be feared, but to be met with gentleness, respect, and understanding. The end of life is not a medical failure, but a natural human experience. By accepting this knowledge, we can help ensure that a person's final moments are not filled with anxiety or struggle, but with peace, dignity, and the gentle presence of those who love them.